Hey guys, welcome to another commentary done by Diggity. This is BSL 20 Hasuleague 3rd and 4th place match. Yuey going up against Gosufer. Yuey's in the upper right hand corner as the blue Zerg. Upper left hand corner of Gosufer is the magenta Protoss. This is going to be on a larger macro-oriented map of Radion, which has led to some very interesting games. I'm curious how it's going to play out here. Game 1 was really entertaining. I recommend going back and watching it. Gosufer putting on an absolute clinic. Looked very, I want to say DeWalt-esque, Snow-esque, where he was everywhere at once and really taxed Yuey's ability to deal with just constant assaults on all fronts. Just was absolutely everywhere. Zealots were all over the place. It was absolute chaos on Yuey's side of the map. Then going carriers, honestly, probably is one of those nice little stunt on. He was so far ahead that I was a little bit concerned, but was so far ahead it really didn't end up mattering in the end. Which reminds me of all of a sudden song lyrics. Sorry, apologies, I won't mention. I'm gonna cut myself off right there before I keep the brainworm going. We have a pylon down at the natural expansion. I think this is gonna be Forge first. In the meantime, is this overpool? This looks like it is a 9 pool for Yuey. So, and it looks like, sorry, it's gonna be Gateway first here from Gosufer. Gosufer looks like are we gonna get a first scout again? Gosufer once again gonna be blessed with the first scout and be able to see the spawning pools. The extractor dropped to get that 10th drone out. This looks, usually in this sort of situation, you do have to worry about Zergling run-bys and having Zealots back, but honestly, it was a similar situation game 1, and it worked out really well for Gosufer. Gosufer wandering all the way in to check this time to make sure that he sees the timing on the spawning pool. This time notes that it's a 9 pool, so hopefully we'll be theoretically a little bit more prepared. We'll be in more a defensive stature. Luckily for Yuey, Yuey's going to have first scout as well. Now the question is does he keep the Zealot back? The problem with this map in comparison to previous, it's a pretty wide ramp, and so you've got to defend both your gateway. We do have the 2 Zerglings queued up. Do we have the 3rd Zergling pair queued up? Look at, yeah, all of them. Well, never mind. 6 Zerglings already. I was just off on that. Of course, it's 9 pool, and we have more Zerglings along the way. Natural expansion dropped the probe, skirting around the Zerglings. The Zealot gonna hold back. Now here's the problem. You've got to defend the gateway, the pylon, and this ramp side, which means you're gonna have to pull probes or get some additional cruft down here to deal with all of this. But we have a forge down. Now the question is Gosufer good with the 2 Zealots? It looks like 2 Zerglings are actually gonna stay to deal with the probe. So just 6 Zerglings actually gonna try to go, but the 6 Zerglings now making the way across. Are they gonna get up the ramp? It looks like all of them get up the ramp. Holy cow. Every single one of them gets here. But game 1, Gosufer defended this really well. This time, not as much. 1 Zergling goes down, but several probes were already lost. Gosufer gonna call it right there. Gonna say, you know what? I've got a game up. Very frustrating. Let's just go ahead and move on to game 3. We'll see if this pattern continues. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for listening.